No. Let me check. Maybe they sent me an email. Let me refresh. Oh, no email. Maybe they sent me a text message. Let me check my phone. Let me check my phone. Oh, no. No text message. Maybe they sent me a letter? I haven't heard back and I'm going crazy. This is the topic of today's video. Welcome to Fitness Reloaded. I'm your hostess Maria Brilaki, and today we are going to cover exactly what to do when you worry about what's going to happen. You're waiting for an answer that you don't know what it's going to be and you're freaking out. Now, this may be an interview. So maybe you applied for an interview, you're waiting to hear back whether you're going to the second round or not. Maybe you went out on a date with someone and you're waiting for them to call you back. Or maybe you pitched a big client and you want to know what happened. Will they accept your proposal? Now, if you practice what I'm going to tell you today, then you will not just stop all the worrying and going crazy about what is going to happen. You will also be much more confident in your second round of interviews or with your next client when you pitch the next client or on your second date if the answer is positive, or else with the next guy or girl you meet. So here's what to do. The reason you're worrying actually comes from you thinking, I'm not good enough. If you thought you were good enough, you would be in a bring it on situation. Come on, I know, I can't wait for this. I'm gonna rock it. It's gonna be so fun. You have a totally different mindset. Now, in your case, you don't have this mindset. Instead, you're like, I'm not really worth it, and that's why I'm worrying so badly. Even if you think, no, competition is really hard, and it's not that I doubt my abilities, it's just that the competition is hard. Even in that case, you're actually doubting how good you are. Because if you were really confident about you, again, as I said, you'd be like in a bring it on situation. So what does that mean? And what does it do to you? By worrying and having these types of thoughts, you're actually building momentum. Momentum that solidifies that you are not good enough. So say you actually receive a positive response. And yes, you are going to the second round of interviews, or you are going on a second date, or the client is almost convinced. What's going to happen? If you have spent all this time worrying, then you're actually much more likely going there and either saying the wrong thing or playing small and emitting low status signals. So if it's an interview, you're just not going to impress them. You will tell them that, no, don't hire me. And you will do this with the way you speak or your body language. Or if you're on a date, you might come across as needy. And nobody likes to date a needy person. Or you might black out. You're in the interview, they ask you a question, you know how to answer it, but because you're so stressed, boom, you cannot remember a thing. All those results are the effects of you having built so much momentum thinking you're not good enough. Now you might say, no, this is not going to be a problem for me. I'll just be confident on that day. Well, it doesn't work exactly like that. So here's what mostly happens. Yes, you will try to be confident on that day. You will. However, if you have built a lot of momentum that says, I'm not good enough, because you were worrying for the past few days or weeks, then you're gonna go there and all this momentum of I'm not good enough will be like a car going down with force. So you're at the bottom of the hill, the car is coming to you and you're like, stop, I'm confident. Guess what happens? Surprise, surprise! You get run over. Because you cannot stop the momentum when you have so much momentum. The only way to deal with this is to stop worrying so much so that there is not that much momentum, or start coming up with thoughts that build the momentum you want to have. Maybe the momentum of the confident person, of the successful person. So whenever I find myself in a situation where I worry about things I cannot control, I tell myself, listen, Maria, if you keep doing this, then you're less likely to succeed next time. And immediately when I think about that, I just stop. Now it's your turn to tell me your strategy. What do you do to stop worrying about things you cannot control? Do let me know, and then come on over to fitnessreload.com, sign up to get tips that don't get published on the website. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Dream Life is coming up. Sign up at fitnessreload.com to get notified. And don't forget to get my book, Surprisingly Unstuck: The Power of Small Healthy Habits in a World Addicted to Instant Results. You can find this on Amazon, and it's gonna change your life.